I think it's fair to say that no faculty member ever said a kind word to me about any of my writing, deservedly so. So it's wonderful to see all you young writers here and to see the now not so young writers who've begun to have a track record, and people like Rusty Morrison who've won literary prizes and who've started Ken and Rusty started a literary press that has really made a difference to American poetry in the last 10 years. It's quite amazing for the people who are here and who need to and the crew at St. Mary. They said a toast and I didn't know what to read for a toast, but I thought I should do something that would address the young poets. So this is a poem called For the Young Poets, or Smoking in Heaven. Watching the young poets in the early evening, smoking outside the poetry reading in Oakland, I wondered if there would be a smoking terrace in heaven. I have a friend, dead now, Catholic, who was unimpressed by the prospect of a paradise until he discovered a group of medieval theologians who had proposed that there was a special kind of time in eternity. They gave it a Latin name. Like my friend, they couldn't conceive of a God who would force you to live forever without sunrises and sunsets. His wife, a skeptic, called it decaffeinated time, at which he shrugged wryly. The idea seemed to make him very happy, which was, as far as he was concerned, the point. He's dead now for almost a decade, so I suppose he knows one way or the other, knows one way or the other, or there is nothing and no one there to know or not. The smoking terraces would, of course, be out of doors, so it wouldn't be as depressing as those smoking rooms in airports where people with gray skin submit to their addictions with religious humility. You could light up and walk out to the edge of the clouds and watch the fragrant smoke you were expelling drift out into the decaffeinated sunset. It made me wonder if there were coffee in heaven, or sex. I know a woman who said that, as far as she was concerned, the main reason for sex was the cigarette afterwards. And if there were sex in heaven, why would there be anything else? Probably so that you could also watch Canada geese settle in a lake just as the moon was twilighting the surface of the water in luminous little scallops. The young poets should read Allen Ginsberg, who said that poets should set an example by not submitting to what he called the nicotine haze of capitalism, though the managed economies have done pretty well by nicotine haze as well. Probably in the heaven without tobacco, the couples are walking by the sea, having already made love, and the moon, almost unnaturally large, is just coming up, and the color of the moon on the water is just like what their bodies are feeling, contented but still tingling. And in the moonlight, they can see a pack of feral goats. They can see a pack of feral goats with their beards and inhuman eyes grazing on the hillside, also contentedly, as if time and eternity were the wrong ideas altogether. And the women would have come out with their Greek masks on just then to walk the shoreline and dance what fate is. So here's the young poets and their long lives.